Navigating customs fees and charges. Essential information for importers. Welcome back to our channel, dedicated to providing valuable insights into the world of customs brokerage and international trade. In today's video, we will discuss the customs fees and charges that importers should be aware of when conducting international trade. Understanding these fees is crucial for importers to accurately estimate costs and ensure compliance with customs regulations. So, let's get started. Import duties, also known as customs duties or tariffs, are fees imposed on imported goods by the customs authority of a country. These duties are usually based on the value, quantity, or weight of the imported goods and are intended to protect domestic industries, regulate trade, and generate revenue for the government. Value-added tax, VAT. Value-added tax, or VAT, is a consumption tax levied on the importation of goods. It is calculated as a percentage of the total value of the imported goods, including the cost, insurance, and freight, CIF. The VAT rate varies from country to country and is payable to the customs authority. Excise taxes are specific taxes imposed on certain goods, such as alcohol, tobacco, and petroleum products. These taxes are typically levied in addition to import duties and are intended to regulate consumption or discourage the excessive use of specific goods. Customs processing fees. Customs processing fees are charges imposed by customs authorities for processing the paperwork associated with the importation of goods. These fees cover administrative costs related to the examination, assessment, and clearance of imported goods. Merchandise processing fee, MPF. The merchandise processing fee, MPF, is a fee charged by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, on most imports entering the United States. It is calculated as a percentage of the entered value of the goods and is subject to a minimum and maximum amount. Harbor maintenance fee, HMF. The harbor maintenance fee, HMF, is a fee imposed on imports entering U.S. ports to fund harbor maintenance and improvement projects. It is calculated based on the value of the goods and is subject to certain exemptions and limitations. Brokerage fees are charges incurred for the services provided by customs brokers. Customs brokers assist importers with the smooth clearance of goods by handling the necessary documentation, regulations, and communication with customs authorities. The fees vary depending on the complexity of the shipment and the services provided by the broker. Customs bond fees are associated with the issuance and management of customs bonds, which provide financial security to customs authorities. The fees include the cost of obtaining a bond, annual renewal fees, and any additional charges for bond services. Customs authorities may charge inspection fees when a physical examination of imported goods is required. These fees cover the cost of conducting thorough inspections to ensure compliance with customs regulations. Storage fees may apply when imported goods are stored in a bonded warehouse or other authorized storage facilities. These fees cover the cost of storing and securing the goods until they are released for further distribution or export. Demurrage charges are incurred when goods are not removed from a port or storage facility within a specified period. These charges compensate for the use of space beyond the agreed-upon time and help encourage the timely removal of goods. Certain imported goods may require certification or testing to ensure compliance with specific standards or regulations. Certification fees are charged by authorized organizations responsible for conducting the necessary tests and issuing certificates of compliance. Importers may need to obtain permits or licenses for specific goods or activities, such as restricted or regulated items. Costs associated with obtaining these permits or licenses should be considered when estimating the overall customs fees and charges. Failure to comply with customs regulations can result in administrative penalties, such as fines or penalties assessed by customs authorities. These penalties are designed to enforce compliance and deter non-compliant import behavior. Exchange rate fluctuations. Currency exchange rate fluctuations can impact the overall cost of imports. Importers should be aware of potential fluctuations and consider the effect on the final landed cost of goods. In some cases, post-entry adjustments may need to be made due to errors or discrepancies in the initial customs entry. These adjustments can result in additional fees or refunds, depending on the nature of the adjustment. Trade remedy duties, such as anti-dumping and countervailing duties, may be imposed on certain imported goods deemed to be unfairly priced or subsidized by foreign governments. These duties aim to protect domestic industries from unfair competition. Country-specific fees and charges. Different countries may have specific fees and charges that importers should be aware of. These fees can vary depending on the country of importation and the specific goods being imported. Compliance with customs regulations. Importers should prioritize compliance with customs regulations to avoid potential penalties, additional fees, and delays in the clearance process. Maintaining accurate and complete records, providing correct documentation, and adhering to relevant regulations can help minimize customs-related costs. In this video, we discussed the various customs fees and charges that importers should be aware of when engaging in international trade. We covered import duties, VAT, excise taxes, customs processing fees, brokerage fees, customs bonds, inspection fees, storage fees, and many other charges that can impact the overall cost of importing goods. Understanding these fees is essential for accurate cost estimation and ensuring compliance with customs regulations. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on customs brokerage and international trade.